Hello everyone and welcome at my new YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about emotional well-being. Emotional well-being is one of the most important aspects of our life, and yet it is often one of the most overlooked and underestimated. Daily stress, overthinking, constant tiredness, anxiety, and racing minds are all contributing to our emotional well-being. In this video, I will show you how to nurture and create emotional balance in your daily life by implementing 3 simple habits. So by implementing these habits, you will be able to feel more grounded, energized, and relaxed in your daily experience, even when you are facing challenging situations. So many people think that emotional well-being comes from big achievements, huge transformations, but the truth is the emotional well-being can be developed by implementing small daily habits as we often adjust the compass bit by bit to get to the right direction. So small things practiced consistently shape how we think, shape how we feel, and eventually influence the quality of our life. So stay with me until the end because these habits are very simple, easy to implement. Nevertheless, these could completely change how you feel in your everyday experience. So emotional well-being is often overlooked in daily life, as I mentioned earlier. Many people focusing on things like productivity, work, responsibility, achievement, or seeking validation from others. Nevertheless, they rarely ask themselves how actually they feel at the present moment. They rarely ask, how am I actually feeling right now? When emotional balance is missing, that could impact negatively the focus and concentration, the productivity at work, could impact negatively our relationship, communication, the mood that we are in, and overall our well-being as well. So in general, we start getting an image that our emotions are running our life instead of we are managing our emotions. So without emotional balance, life became more like a struggle instead of being a natural flow. When we manage to improve our emotional well-being, we feel more peace within ourselves, we feel more energized, more calm, and we are much more closer to live up to our full potential. My name is Gabor, and a holistic and integrated healing practitioner, and I have clients for over 10 years with emotional imbalances, that's including PTSD, anxiety, traumas, working with self-limiting beliefs. But my journey didn't start it up with helping others. So at an early age, I often struggled with strong emotional reaction, including resentment, anger, anxiety. Often these emotional states were taking over my thinking, hindered my focus, affected my decision making, and just in overall my daily life. So the big change came to my life when actually I realized that emotions are natural. So instead of fighting emotions, we can just observe them, follow them, and let them pass. So over time, I start implementing small daily routines and habits that improve my emotional well-being, such as things like journaling, waking up early in the morning, going to bed earlier, and having a healthy bedtime routine. Also meditated more often, and I start observing my feelings and what's going on in my body throughout the day. So slowly things start shift around, and I noticed that my energy improved, my confidence level increased. I was more calm and peaceful within myself, And also, in addition to all these emotional benefits, I became more productive at work. So instead of chasing and being attached to emotions, I start managing my emotions. It has been also become clear to me that emotional well-being is trainable, but it requires consistent practice, consistent effort, and an awareness of the mind. So why emotional balance is such a big challenge to achieve? The biggest obstacle that people face in achieving emotional balance and well-being is not knowledge. Most people already heard about the benefits of meditation and observing their feelings, going to bed early with a healthy bedtime routine. They also heard about the benefits of journaling. The biggest obstacle to achieve emotional well-being and balance is consistency. Many people start a habit for a few days while they feeling motivated, and but slowly they return to the old habit patterns. Others, they continue the habit for a shorter period of time. Research shows that it takes up to 21 days to fully integrate and implement a habit in your daily life. By now, you may be wondering what meditation and observing of feelings to do with stress-related issues and emotional imbalance. So the answer is simple. While we meditate and observe our feeling, that creates space between us and our emotions. And when we create space, we gain awareness, and awareness leads to emotional freedom. Let's start talking about the first habit, which is meditation. Why is it important? It is well known already that meditation has numerous health benefits. It helps relax the nervous system, reduce emotional reactivity, and improves emotional balance. It also increases the awareness of the person. So instead of reacting in an impulse, we learn how to pause. It often has been said, just take 3 deep breaths before you do anything. By taking this deep breath, allowing your body to settle down a little bit, and it releases the emotional charge in a certain moment. In my experience, when I started my meditation practice back in 2016, I really thought that I will need long sessions, over 30 minutes or 45-minute sessions, in order to see some results. But the truth is, even 5 minutes meditation per day could shift things around significantly. So I noticed over time that I became more grounded, I became more balanced emotionally, and less reactive emotionally. And there is scientific evidence for that as well. Research shows that meditation helps reduce the production of stress hormones. It improves the production of good hormones like dopamine, improve mental clarity, and improve emotional regulations as well. Neuroscience also discovered that the brain has the capacity to change over time by repetition, and this kind of ability of the brain is called neuroplasticity. As Dr. Joseph Spanda often states, that neurons that fire together wire together, meaning that as often you practice calm awareness on daily basis, as easy as for the brain to return to that state again. So here is a practical tip for you, how you can implement a meditation practice in your daily life. You just need to take 5 minutes and be still, focus on your breathing, and Allow your emotions to come to the surface without trying to push them away or trying to engage them. Just be there and observe your emotions without judging them. You don't need to be in perfect silence. You just give a chance to your brain to slow down. Habit number 2, sleep quality. The brain processes emotions while it sleeps. Sleep has a huge impact on emotional balance. While we sleep, the brain processes emotions, the body restores its energy, and the nervous system is regenerated. When the sleeping is poor, then we can be more irritable, concentration lapse, and emotional balance decrease, patience decrease, and stress increases. There is an explanation to this. During sleep, our brain moves through several brainwave patterns. One of the most restorative ones is the theta brainwave pattern. In the theta states, the data states are associated with deep relaxation, subconscious healing, and emotional restoration. During one night, we enter into a data state multiple times, which allow our system to integrate the emotions and restore the emotional balance as well. So there is evidence that research shows when we don't get enough sleep, we are more irritable, we are more stressed, and emotionally we are less regulated. And also we can become more anxious. So here is a little theoretical tip for you if you would like to improve your sleeping quality. So reduce blue light just before you go to bed. Create for yourself sleeping schedule so you know what time you are going to go to sleep, and relax before you go to sleep. Even 30 minutes calm before bedtime could have a positive impact on your sleep quality. Habit number 3, notice your feelings. Why is it important? Many people ignore noticing their feelings up until the point when they get overwhelmed or exploded. So emotional awareness will allow you to process feelings earlier, and with that preventing emotional build-ups. This practice is often called in mindfulness. In mindfulness, we pay attention to our thoughts, we pay attention to the feelings, and we letting them pass without judging them. Metaphorically, this exercise can be explained like a leaf floating down the river. When we observe the leaf floating down the river, we are not jumping into a river. So we just simply observing the leaf floating down and let it naturally pass. The very same principles apply to observing or noticing our feelings, or why we practicing meditation. So here is a daily practice for you. As a daily check-in, ask yourself time to time, several times per day, how am I actually feeling now? What emotion is present? Then just observe the emotion, let it be, and let it pass. Many people think that meditation has to be done in a dark room, in silence, sitting for hours. But the truth is, we can practice meditation or mindfulness anytime, anywhere. We can do it while we waiting in a line. in a grocery store or supermarket, while we jogging, or while we walking outside in nature, or while we doing some work at home. It is important because just a few moments of awareness could return you to your original balanced state. So emotional well-being is not something that preserved for only a few people. It is something that everyone can develop. Small daily habits can create powerful emotional changes over time. Remember, you already have the ability to feel calm, be more balanced, and live in harmony within yourself. It simply begins with awareness and small, consistent actions. And now, I would like to love to hear from you. What kind of practices, what kind of habits are on the list that you are already practicing, and what are the habits that you would like to try and implement in your daily life? Just leave a comment below. And if you would like to deepen further your knowledge and understanding on emotional balance, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out my next video. There is nothing but let go. Have a nice day and see you in the next one.